yeah, baby. It's time. It's time for my favorite part of career mode, the transfer window deadline day, and we are about to go ham. I'm going to be looking at picking up a right mid. The Incredible Hulk is the mega deal gonna go through. I'm gonna be looking at some center backs, and I'm gonna tell you why I'm looking at all of those. But real quick before we kick off the action, if you want FIFA Ultimate Team coins, yo, go in the description down below. I got you. Go down there, check out FIFA UT Coin Store. They're a good place. They're a reliable place. They got good prices, and if you follow them on Twitter as well, they do giveaways every week, so make sure to follow them on Twitter down below and check them out if you want coins. Also, follow me on Twitter while you're down there. So transfer window deadline day is here. We put in a trade offer pretty much. I was going to offer about 10 million and Nani. Wait, wasn't it 6 million and Nani, the right mid? And like I said, as I talked about before in the previous episode, the reason I thought this was a good idea, the reason I thought it was a great trade was because a lot of people wanted Nani gone. A lot of people weren't feeling Nani here. A lot of people wanted him to go somewhere else. Now it's time for us to make our decision. Do we want to let Nani go for the Incredible Hulk? As you can see, I'm sitting here for a long time because Nani is a guy I like a lot, but a lot of the viewers don't seem to enjoy him at Chelsea. It's too unrealistic. So after thinking about it for a very, very, very long time, it got accepted, and I decided, well, you know what? The Incredible Hulk is going to play for Chelsea. We're bringing him in. Gonna be paying him $160,000. That's his wages, and Nani is heading to Zenit. So yes, he was an expensive player. Yes, Zenit wanted a lot of money for him, but I felt like it was a good move, man. I felt like it was a good move for the viewers, and I felt like, you know, if I'm gonna lose Nani, I want to lose him to someone like the Incredible Hulk. Why not bring him in at the right mid position? So as you can see, one of our next upcoming games is Arsenal, and that is in the FA Cup. And they had a little press conference where I just had to motivate my team and get the heads up and make sure we play great football. So with 9 minutes left in the transfer deadline, we just beefed up the right mid position with the Incredible Hulk. Earlier in this transfer window, we brought in the Spanish man, Rodrigo, from Benfica, who has contributed to this team already in a massive way. He's been playing great football. A lot of people were like, oh, you brought in Rodrigo just because he plays for Benfica, bro. That's not the reason I brought him in. I brought him in because he is a class player, class striker in FIFA Ultimate Team and FIFA in general. So if you're playing Ultimate Team, check out Rodrigo. You'll like him. 4-star skill, a monster beast of a player. I promise you, you'll dig him. I promise you guys, you'll dig him if you get him. You like him. So after that, I headed over to France, man. I was checking the French league. I was checking PSG, and I was looking for Thiago Silva. But you're actually going to see exactly where Thiago Silva went in just 1 minute. As you can see, he's no longer at PSG. He moved. So I did talk to PSG just to find out how much they wanted for their young 19-year-old Brazilian center back. And the reason I wanted a center back is because, yeah, John Terry and David Luiz have been combining really good together. And yes, we have Cahill, who's a great player. But I kind of wanted a speedy back, and I know Cahill's not slow, but I wanted a really pretty quick center back to run beside David Luiz, because I felt like that would be really, really OP. So the next thing I did was I went to the BPL and I looked up center backs, and I wanted to see, I had one center back in mind, and he just moved to the BPL recently. I believe he moved there this season, but I wanted to maybe bring him in, a young man, a good player. And as you can see, I'm going down the list really, really quick, and now we're going to be able to see exactly where Thiago Silva went. I'm not sure if I showed it earlier in the series where he went, but we'll be able to see exactly where he went right now. But as I was going down this list, I kept stopping on players that I thought could play here at Chelsea, at players that I thought could definitely be a very, very good pickup for us, a good signing. But then I finally found the guy that I was looking for. Okore, I hope I said that right. If I failed on his name, I truly apologize. But let me know in the comments down below if I'm saying it right. Okore, I think it's how it's said. But we're going to maybe look at him, see if Aston Villa will think about possibly letting him go. A young player like that playing beside David Luiz, both of them with pretty good pace. I feel like that could really boost up our defending, because if you've watched this series, and I know this series has been uploaded here and then slowed down and then uploaded a lot and then slowed down, but if you've been paying attention to this series, you probably noticed that I can't defend for shit. It just seems like I cannot keep clean sheets. I feel like it's the hardest thing to do, but I am winning a lot of games, but I always concede goals. So now maybe if I could bring in Okore beside David Luiz and take that old slow John Terry out of there, maybe that would be a good look for Chelsea. So I kept looking through the center backs just to make sure I didn't miss anybody that I really, really wanted. After that, I decided to go ahead and back out, see what they say for Okore, and he could be a really good signing for us. So I could continue moving on. I started thinking to myself, what else do I want here at Chelsea? And at the CDM position, because now I'm going to be running a 4-1-2-1-2. At the CDM position, we have 3 players who could play that position. First of all, we got Ramirez. Then we got Matic, 2 guys that came from Benfica. And we also have Lampard, who can play that position easily, a great English legend, yeah? So we have 3 great players for the CM position. Then we look at the CAM position. Now, Juan Mata's on the list for sale. I want to let him go, but if nobody comes and gets him, Juan Mata, somebody that can play the CAM position. We got Oscar that could play the CAM position. We got De Bruyne, and that's a guy that I really want to get involved in this Chelsea offense a lot more. So De Bruyne, Oscar, and Juan Mata, and I'm pretty sure I'm leaving another one out. Lamps can play up there as well, so a lot of cams. Then you look at the left mid position, we got Hazard, who I can't wait to get back. Noob's been hurt forever. And we got Willian, both playing left mid. Now we got the Incredible Hulk at the right mid, and then you got Oscar, Juan Mata, all of them can play on the right mid as well. So we have a lot of depth in every single position. At the striker position, we got Eto, we got Rodrigo, and we got Lewandowski. 3 big good names. And as you can see here, Okore agrees to the things, and he's going to be moving to Chelsea. So we're going to have Okore, we're going to have David Luiz, Cahill, and Terry. Big center backs, good center backs, 4 guys I feel really comfortable with. So right back position, we got 2 good right backs. Left back position, we got Ashley Cole, and then nobody really else past that. We got a little bit of young talent, but I didn't really see anywhere else I wanted to waste money. You know, a lot of depth on this team already, so I want to get more players involved. De Bruyne, I just said I want to get more involved. This man, Van Ginkel, I believe that's how it's said. I want to get him more involved, man. He's a young man that's not getting a lot of time, so bringing anybody else in the transfer window could actually hurt how this team plays going forward, because I want to be able to bring a lot of these players into the mix, a lot of these young players. But at the same time, we have a lot of different competitions. Champions League, FA Cup, Capital One Cup. I mean, we're in a lot of competitions, the BPL, so maybe I should have gone after more players. I just honestly couldn't think what else I wanted to do. One thing that did cross my mind was to go and get Lukaku back, to bring Lukaku back off a loan so I could have Rodrigo, Lukaku, Lewandowski, and Eto, and I end up not doing it, which was probably my biggest mistake, because if I was to rate what I did in the transfer window, I would say I did pretty well. You know, I got rid of Nani because you guys didn't want him here. I brought in a good right mid, the Incredible Hulk. I brought in Okore, a very fast center back that can be dangerous. We brought in Rodrigo, who's already showed that he can assist and get goals. So the only thing I messed up on was not bringing Lukaku back. But altogether, I feel like I did a good transfer window. Let me know in the comments down below what you think I did with this transfer window. Do you think I did good? Do you think I did poor? Do you like the signings I made? And with that, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. We got some big games coming up in this series. My players coming your ways. Pink slips, baby. So thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe to this channel if you're new. And also, if you enjoyed this, if you like that transfer window action like I do, make sure to drop a like, baby. It's been your boy AA9 Skills. Thank you so much for watching. I'm out of here. Booyah.